So I'm videotaping right now. We have the switch in the back set at for two hole button, and we have the switch here set for the distance from side to side on that one. Okay, so we're gonna sew, and this one is only set at 3, so it's 3 millimeters between from side to side. And down here we did a few samples. So if you set it at 3 or 4 or 5, that width between the two buttons gets wider. Now we're going to set back here. We're going to slide this. Anything past that is for a 4-hole button, and this represents 3 millimeters from one end of the buttonhole to the other, so the spacing between the two holes. Okay, so you've got this spacing here, which is the width between the two, and this one in the back, which is the distance to jump to the other two. It brings this arm that way, right and left, or deeper to depending on the size of the button. Now also this clamp here will clamp for larger buttons. And so this will slide and open and close. And so you're going to put a button in there, and you're going to set it for that particular clamping. And always make sure the holes in there. And there you go. And so you just slightly tighten that. And you can cinch it with a screwdriver if you're doing lots of them. So it just holds it in place. Holds the button in place. Okay, so right now we've got this set in the back for distance, and he's just gonna hit the pedal once, and it sews on the 4-hole button. There you go. So if it's just a 2-hole, you'll jump back and you'll set this back to the 2-hole button in the back. It's always good to make a safe test button tack on just some contrasting color fabric, so you can see the distance. Keeps writing the distance from side to side and back and forth. So side to side on the buttonhole maybe 4, and going backwards to the other two maybe 4.5 or 5 on the back. But the wider you go, the wider it'll sew. That's pretty much it. Go ahead and do one more, Keith. Just always lay the thread to the back and underneath. Pull it forward and it cuts. Bingo.